here, she's throwing me down, and I'm in this position, this position here. But one of the first things that you want to do is that you're just going to cross your ankles and pull that person in this way. All right. Now there's a difference. There's a difference that you have to be aware of. In here, Jennifer in this case has her left hand on my pants, so I've got my ankles crossed. All right, and her hands are this way. You can do this with your feet down. It doesn't matter. We'll keep your feet down. It requires less flexibility. So we're in this situation, and we'll switch. So we're here, again, it's self-defense. We're in this situation. I'm trying to take your trousers off. And that's what's happening, okay? So what we're going to do is she's in the guard, grabs on. Now, she may have both hands. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go with my right side because it's my strongest side. I'm going to grab her wrist with my right hand, same, this side, and grab her elbow like this. So again, we're going to build from the base. 1, 2. I'm just going to sit up a little bit to grab that. Okay, try that much with your partner. I'm going to, again, I have to use my feet to help me here. I'm going to grab the wrist, grab the elbow, and as I'm sitting up, I'm going to push this towards my ankle this way. Okay? So again, as I'm here and I grab, when I sit up to grab the elbow, I'm going to push the hand this way. So note that open your hand for a second. Note that the palm is facing up. Okay? So again, so I'm here. I'm in this position. She's trying to pull the trousers down, so I'm going to go in the direction that she's putting her hand anyway. Okay? Now, the reason why I'm having you grab the elbow is to give you a little bit more pull, so you can use this to pull yourself up and push like this. Note that I'm turning. I've gone from here to here. And that's because I'm using her weight to turn me. So I'm reaching, I'm just using this as a way to pull myself over, to turn the arm over. And in a mixed martial arts class, you wouldn't do that. You would just be here. You would just sit up like this and grab. Okay? But in this case, we want to take advantage of the person's weight and pull ourselves over like this. Okay, so we'll swap. So I'm in the guard position. I'm grabbing on. She goes, grabs 1, 2, sits up, yep, and then pushes my hand, and then that's it. That's what you want to have happen. So again, so we're here, holding on, grab the elbow, push, just like this. Okay, we'll turn and go the other way so they can see it. So we're here. I'm in this position. Grab 1, grab 2, and push, pull. Right up like that. Okay? Let's try that much with your partners. I'm here in this position. I grab that elbow, turn myself over, and I have the arm this way. Now, instinctively, what you might try to do is put the hand on their back and push it towards their head. That would not be correct. What you want to do is you actually try to push their arm up towards the ceiling. Now, I've gone one step ahead of myself. From this position, I'm just going to take my left hand, go through the loop under the elbow like this. So I take my left hand, and I grab my own wrist this way. And now from here, I'm going to take and just push their hand up towards the ceiling. And what that's doing is it's causing the shoulder to roll forward into a position that it's not accustomed to doing. And you have this, so it's a lever. You're using this lever to pop that shoulder out. And you take this, and it's just, again, it's like steering your car to the left. You're just going to start steering to the left. If you put the hand up here, it's effective, it works. You know, they'll feel some pressure, but as soon as you lift it away from the back, the pain's much more aggressive. Will it work out here? Sure. It's a little bit too much. Ideally, it's about 6 inches off of their back. Okay, not under. Okay, so now Jen will try it.
These really.
Yeah, you got to be real careful.
I think Jen would like to try that one on you.
Oh, she will.
I know better.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll go to the doctor on Friday to get my shoulder scoped.
Yeah,
Yeah. So again, so we're in this position. I'm here. She grabs, pushes. All right, she's already starting to lock up my shoulder in a manner in which I'm not comfortable with. But you know, I'm just talking.
Okay.
Yep, so feed your hand through. Now she grabs her own wrist, and which is now putting even more pressure on the back of my arm, because she's going to push down a little bit with her left elbow as she raises up with her right hand close enough. Now what I would want you to do is just push this towards my back just a little bit, and then that's even more aggressive. Because if it's out here, it's painful.
I'm conflicted between not hurting you and hurting you. It's
What-
really hard.
It's a class. I'll allow you to have a little bit of pain. You know, so that's painful, but get my hand over the center of my back at the end. That's more pain. That's even more pain. Okay. So again, so we'll turn. So we're in this position. Grab. Push. See how she grabbed? Just drop your hand through. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, now, the person on top is going to fight with you. The problem is that you have greater leverage because you're using two hands and your body weight and the earth to push against their arm. Sooner or later, that arm is going to give out. And when it does, they're going to wish they never resisted because that's it. There's no resistance left. That arm is just going to snap. You're just going to break all the ligaments. You're not going to break the arm. You're just going to tear the arm apart.
And if you're leaving this arm here, that's your lever.
Yeah, that's your leverage. It's also an opportunity to smack him in the back of the head with that elbow.
So if he's trying
Trying to get up. Yeah, like that.
Sorry, Frank. But yeah, if he tries to get up, you can just keep nailing.
So you get it. Okay. So very gently, please. And I'm going like this. If she collapses and I can't get my hand through, you know, could you please lift up so I can grab my arm? Thank you. It's not going to happen. So she's falling down. My leg is pinned. I can still grab that elbow and hold on to that elbow. The technique still works. All right? It's just more powerful if you put your hands through here because you've got an extra tool to pull with. But you collapse that elbow and just start lifting. Bam, get down. Bam, get down. Bam, get down.
Which I get to get up and run away.
But there's no get up and run away on this one. You just keep beating them until they're out.
I like that.
This is a beat down.